Hello guys, my name is Cik Asmizan and today I will providing an overview of the employment situation in Jordan 2022, highlighting the challenge and effort to improve the labour market. So, in 2022, Jordan's unemployment rate stood at around 23.5%, with youth employment, especially among those aged 15 to 24 years old, reaching an alarming 14%. This highlights the difficulty many young people face in finding work. Additionally, there are notable gender gap with women facing greater barriers to entering the workforce compared to men. The COVID-19 pandemic continued to affect key sectors like tourism and hospitality, contributing to job losses. Another challenge is the mismatch between education and the skill needed in the job market, which make it harder for many young graduates to find employment. Despite this challenge, the government has introduced programs focused on vocational training, entrepreneurship, and attracting foreign investment to help stimulate job growth. However, private sector job creation remains low, and the economy needs further diversification to generate sustainable employment. In this presentation, we will explore this issue in more detail and discuss the effort being made to tackle them.
First factor contributing to unemployment in Jordan. One major factor is marital status. Married people often have more responsibility, like taking care of a spouse and children. This makes them more motivated to find stable job compared to single individual who may not feel the same agency. Next causes lack of collaboration between the public and private sector. Effective partnership are essential for creating comprehensive job initiatives. Unfortunately, in Jordan, this collaboration is often weak, which hinders economic development and the effective job creation strategy. The last one is effect. Political unrest, high youth unemployment can lead to serious consequences. When young people cannot find jobs, they may feel angry and frustrated. This dissatisfaction can lead to protests against the government, as young people demand better job opportunities and support. Create conflict with the line government with protests that can create conflict between young people and the government, leading to instability in the country.
Today, I will explain to you what policies that Jordan do their unemployment problems. Jordan has approached to addressing the unemployment problem that can be categorized into three main types of policies, which is monetary policies, fiscal policies, and direct policies. So the first monetary policies are interest rate. In these policies, interest rate play a crucial role in managing economic stability, which in turn can influence unemployment level. While Jordan Central Bank does not have as much flexibility in monetary policy as some other countries do to respect to the US dollar, it still uses tools like interest rates to help manage inflation and stimulate or slow down economic activity. The Central Bank of Jordan has raised interest rate multiple times to combat inflation and stabilize the currency, which can influence investment and job creation. Second policies are fiscal policies, public debt management. Jordan public debt refers to the total amount of money the government owes to domestic and international creditors. The government borrows to finance its budget deficit, which result from the gap between its revenue, primarily taxes and aid, and its expenditures, especially on public services, defense and subsidies. Over time, public debt has risen, particularly since the global financial crisis and more recently due to the economic impact of the Syrian refugee crisis, regional instability and various domestic challenges. As of recent years, Jordan public debt has been rising steadily, with the debt to GDP ratio exceeding 90%. This has raised concern about the sustainability of debt levels and the ability of the government to service this debt without compromising other key areas of the economy, such as investment in infrastructure and social services. The government is committed to reducing public debt as a percentage if GDP wish far more effective employment generating programs. The third policies are direct policies, which is vocational training. Vocational training programs in Jordan are an important aspect of direct policies aimed at addressing unemployment, especially among youth and university graduates, and improving the skills of the workforce to match labour market needs. These programs are part of Jordan's broader strategy to reduce unemployment, improve employability, and support economic growth by aligning the skill of the workforce with the demands of employers in both the public and private sectors. The primary objective of vocational training programs in Jordan is to bridge the skill gap between the education system and the labour market. By providing young people with practical, job-specific skills, the government aims to increase employment rates, particularly in sectors like manufacturing, tourism, construction, and technology, where demand for skilled labour is high. The programs are designed to equip individuals with technical skills, professional certification, and workplace experience that can make them more competitive in the job market, whether in the public or private sectors.
So now I will talk about some recommendation on unemployment in Jordan. So unemployment in Jordan is a persistent issue driven by a combination of high population growth, limited economic diversification, and over-reliance on the public sector for employment. So the problem of unemployment can be solved by using expansionary fiscal policy by creating direct and indirect employment opportunities. For example, public investments in infrastructure, renewable energy, and innovation hubs that can generate immediate jobs while also fostering long-term economic growth. So firstly, one of the effective approaches implemented is the Jordan National Employment Program, which is NEP. NEP is a comprehensive initiative aimed at addressing unemployment in Jordan by promoting private sector job creation, enhancing workforce skills, and aligning labour market demands with the available workforce. This program launched with support from international organizations such as the World Bank, which reflects Jordan's commitment to tackling the structural issues contributing to unemployment, particularly among youth and women. Furthermore, Jordan has embarked on an ambitious national public-private partnership (PPP) program with the broad objective of creating a driving force for economic growth and employment through well-defined partnerships in the infrastructure, utilities, and service sectors. The goal of this effort is to ensure that projects that are bankable economically and socially viable are selected as priority investments. This program goals is to ensure that projects that are bankable economically and socially viable are selected as priority investments. It is also a crucial strategy for reducing unemployment in Jordan by fostering collaboration between the government and the private companies to co-invest in job creation projects. So my future expectations towards this country, which is Jordan, is if these initiatives are effectively implemented, Jordan can expect a significant reduction in unemployment rates over the next decade. Jordan has the potential to transform its challenges into opportunities by embracing bold and strategic fiscal policy. Over time, these efforts will not only reduce unemployment but also position the country as a model for sustainable and inclusive development in the Middle East. That's all from me.
Unemployment is the present issue in Jordan, particularly affecting the youth, whereby the figure sometimes exceeds 30%. The mismatch between education and labour market needs an effective job creation policy, and the lack of sufficient collaboration between public and private sector have all contributed to the problem. In order to combat unemployment, the Jordanian government should work to align education program with the demand of the market and to continually update curriculums. In addition, policy should emphasize preparation and increase the number of small and medium-sized business through supportive incentive. Next, investing in public-private partnership will enable the mobilization of resources necessary for innovative job creation. Such strategy should put Jordan in a position to reduce unemployment and create a more stable and prosperous environment for its youth and for the whole nation.